Katie from All Saints Episcopal Church in Waterloo, Belgium. We are back with another Sunday School video, and this week our theme is rest. So we're going to learn all about different ways that we can rest and relax or meditate or just take a little time to slow down in our busy lives. We'll have a reading from The Very Best Day, and we'll also have a great song that will help us relax. We're going to learn a few meditation techniques and also play a game. And I've got a great craft for you later, so you'll figure out what that is. And we'll have your prayers as well. So go ahead and relax while you watch this video, and don't forget to join in and have fun.
Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn, and today's story from The Very Best Day is called Rest. God created the earth, the moon, and the sun. Blue whales that swim and spotted cheetahs that run. Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, and Day 4. Wait! God's not finished. There are still a few more. Day 5 and Day 6. The beauty of creation. Birds of every color, people of every nation. Day 1 through Day 7, God said, "This is good." Then God rested, like you and I should. Deep breaths, meditation, and peaceful play. This has been a relaxing day. When we don't slow down, close our eyes, and rest, we are weak, overwhelmed, and not at our best. We've got work to do, and that takes energy. It's part of life's rhythm for you and for me. What do you do to slow down and rest? I like to wrap up in a nice, warm, snuggly blanket and enjoy a cup of tea or hot chocolate. That's a wonderful way for me to slow down and rest.
Today we're going to slow it down a bit and sing a song called Sanctuary. Have you heard that word before? It's kind of big, isn't it? Sanctuary. Sometimes we use that word at church when we talk about the place where we do worship. I'll see you in the sanctuary. Have you heard it there? That's where I usually use it. But you know, a sanctuary can be lots of different places. It really just means that it's a place where people feel welcome and safe, and maybe a place where they need to go if they're in trouble. So in this song, we're asking God to prepare us to be sanctuaries so that we can be that love and that welcome for others, because we are so thankful what God has done for us and all of the love that we share through God's love. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. this week, as you can see, and they are all over the place. We've got Gabrielle praying for a short confinement. Charlotte wants to pray for her friends and teachers to all stay safe. And Natalie wishes that the activities that have been canceled won't be canceled for very long. And Leander is thankful for good soup and good food. I like that one. And Elizabeth wants to add white lions to her prayers so that their numbers will increase, because their numbers are going down all over the world. And then also Elizabeth wants to pray for COVID-19 to go away. I think that sounds absolutely fantastic. So we should pray for these. Oh, I forgot one. Marion wants to pray healing for everyone. That is a really great prayer as well. So let's all pray together. Thank you, God, for all of the gifts that you have given us. And we ask that you listen to the prayers that are on our hearts and give us all of the things that we need in our lives to go out and love one another. Amen. With all this talk of rest and relaxation, I decided to take some time to meditate. Meditation is when you actually sit still for a little bit and think about something or maybe nothing at all. When I meditate, I like to think about prayers that I have for my friends and my family and for the world. I like to have a cross with me so that I can think about Jesus and his sacrifice for us. Sometimes I light candles. Sometimes I have Christmas lights. And sometimes I don't have anything at all. One thing that I like to do when I meditate is I like to color in coloring books. It's an action, but it's still something that kind of puts my mind at rest. So I'm not always thinking about what's going to happen during the day or the things that I have to do tomorrow. Meditation is a time for you to just stop and relax. And sometimes it can be movement, and sometimes it can be stillness. I have a friend who is going to do a little game with us that is movement and stillness together. It's kind of a meditation. So I invite you to join Pastor Megan as she walks you through this game. Have a good time.
Hello, new friends. My name is Pastor Megan, and I live in Minnesota in the United States. I'm really excited to be here with you this morning. We're gonna do a game. It's called Wiggle Flop, and you'll get the hang of it as we go along. So I want you to listen to my instructions and follow along and see how well you can play this new game. All right, first you need to find a space where you can lay down comfortably. Now that you have your spot, we're gonna just try to be still. It seems pretty easy when I say it, doesn't it? But sometimes it can be a really hard thing to do. Okay, so we're gonna try something to see if being still is something we can get really good at. You can have your eyes open or closed for this, but you're gonna stay laying down. You get to decide what works best for you as we play this game. This game is called Wiggle Flop. It's kind of like when you play freeze tag, except instead of freezing, like you're an ice cube or an ice sculpture, you're gonna go all soft, like a sleepy cat. As still and soft and floppy as can be. So when I call out flop, that's where you're gonna go all soft and floppy. Are you ready? Okay, wherever you are, I want you to start to wiggle. Wiggle your legs and your arms and your fingers and your toes and your shoulders. Can you wiggle your whole body? I think you can. What about your chest and your tummy and your face? Like your nose, wiggle your nose like a bunny. And your mouth. Everything wiggling and jiggling. Okay, keep going. Wiggle, 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 all parts of your body. And now flop. Totally droopy, not moving. Not stiff like a board, but heavy and floppy like you're melting. But don't forget to breathe. Breathing is definitely okay when we play wiggle flop. Okay, now let's wiggle again. Get your arms and legs going again, and your feet, and your hands, and your fingers, and your nose and your mouth. Can you wiggle your ears? I can't. Boo! Can you make your eyebrows go up and down? Keep wiggling. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And flop. Just like you've been switched off, everything flopping down. Not a flicker or a flutter or a fidget. Definitely keep breathing, but total relaxed, droopy stillness. You're getting pretty good at this. I bet you're getting better each time we play. Okay, let's have one final time. Let's see if you can really enjoy your flop time at the very end. All right, let's get wiggling your shoulders and your arms and your legs and your chest and your tummy and your head. Woo! And your face and your fingers and your hands and your toes and your feet. The wiggliest you've ever been. Like you're the wiggle champion of the whole world. And flop. All of your wiggles melt away and you're as still and relaxed as can be. You win the gold medal for floppiness. Keep breathing and enjoy the feeling of being so heavy and still. Feel it in your whole body. Like your arms and legs are melting into the floor. Feel how good it feels when there's no squeezing your muscles or tension in your body. Notice how your fingers and your toes feel too. All those parts of your body almost tingling because they're so floppy and relaxed. Take a big, deep breath. Calming your heart, slowing yourself down so you can enjoy this beautiful stillness, peace, and quiet a little bit more. And it's okay if this is kind of hard for you. It's always hard when we try new things, and we can practice to get better and better at it. Very good. Now it's time to return. Listen to the sounds around you. Notice where you're lying or maybe sitting. Feel where your body meets the ground beneath you. Slowly open your eyes if you've had them closed and take a minute to just sit back and think about the game we just played. Did you like it? I hope that it helped you enjoy being still and relaxed at the same time. Thanks for letting me join you today. Bye-bye, friends.
Wasn't that so much fun? Pastor Megan is great. You know, you can even check out some of her videos on YouTube because she does yoga with Bible stories. It's pretty fantastic. You know, I have some other friends who shared photos with me of their meditation spaces at home. I'd like to share them with you now. And if you have a meditation space at home, you can send me your photo. I would love to see it, and maybe we'll share it in an upcoming video. with our meditation theme, I thought we could create something today that you could put in your meditation space. So I have a few supplies here that you could use too. I have an old glass jar, a paintbrush, what we call in the States Mod Podge, or it could be decoupage glue, or even just regular white glue will work. Here I have some tissue paper, and I put my glue in a little dish here that's easier to use. Now I have a candle, because what we're gonna do is put our candle in here at the end, and this will be a candle holder for our meditation room. Now you can use a real candle, or you can use one of those battery powered ones. That's way safer. So make good choices. I'm gonna say that, make good choices. So now all you have to do is you take your jar and you take some paper, and I'm gonna rip up some paper. Here I have my paper in smaller pieces, and you can use tissue paper, or sometimes at craft stores they have like decoupage paper with fancy things on it, or really you could even use a magazine. The reason I like tissue paper is because it's more see-through, and that when you put it on the jar, you can see the light coming through. So that's why I like to use that. So now I'm gonna take my paintbrush, put a little bit of the decoupage glue on it, put some on my glass jar, and then I'm gonna put my paper right on there and just stick it on there like that. Now you can also go over top of your paper, of your jar as well, because then it makes it a little more see-through. And the glue will actually dry clear unless you put it on really thick. So you want to make sure that it's kind of thin so that you can see through the paper and you don't actually see the big clumps of glue. So now I'm gonna finish putting the rest of my paper on. Sometimes it's nice to even have a wet paper towel or a washcloth available in case you get glue all over your hands, and it's easier to clean up then. So there you can see I have put my paper all around, and I didn't put it in all the spots. I left some spots free so that light can come through, and when this dries, you won't see any of the glue anymore. It'll be nice and clear. And all I need to do is put my candle in and light my candle, and I have a nice little jar for my meditation room. Now make sure whenever you're using candles that you always have an adult with you. And I know that I've said in other places, adult or trusted older sibling. Only an adult. Sorry, older trusted siblings, but not this time. I would love to see your meditation spaces. If you have a photo of your meditation space that you would like to share with me, go ahead and send it to my email, and maybe we'll even share it in a future video. Who knows? But I would love to see where you're spending your rest time. Well, that's the end of our video, but I hope you enjoyed learning how to rest and relax and meditate and all the different things you can do just to take a break out of your busy day. Next week, we're going to have one more reading from The Very Best Day, but we have a very special guest, so make sure you tune in to that video. And of course, we'll have songs and prayers and crafts and all the regular fun stuff that we do every week. So don't forget to subscribe so that you can find out all the new things that we're doing all the time. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Hey, it's Sunday school from All Saints to your living room. Hey, it's Sunday school, the way of love.